So, can I tell you something a little embarrassing?
Of course. Go ahead.
A few years ago, I told myself I'm going to improve my English, starting tomorrow. And then tomorrow came, and I said, maybe next week.
John,
And then next week became next month. Next month became, well, you know how this goes.
I do. I really do. Because I did the same thing. I kept waiting for the perfect time to start. The perfect book. The perfect course. The perfect moment.
And guess what? The perfect moment never came.
It never does.
But then something small changed everything. And I mean small, like 5 minutes small.
Today, we're talking about that. 5 minutes a day. And why it works better than you think. Hello and welcome to Speak Unstoppable, the podcast for English learners who want to speak with confidence. Not just read English, not just understand English, but actually speak it. Naturally, comfortably.
I'm John.
And I'm Maria. We are so happy you are here with us today. Honestly, the fact that you pressed play right now, that already means something. That's a choice. And it's a good one.
This episode is for B1 to B2 learners. So if you understand everyday English, but sometimes feel stuck when you try to speak, you are in exactly the right place.
And how are we feeling today, John?
Honestly, really good. I had a good cup of coffee this morning, and that always helps.
For me, I feel calm and ready, which is a nice feeling.
It is. Okay, thank you. Really, thank you for choosing to learn English with us today. Let's get into it.
So, let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you said to yourself, I need to practice my English more?
Was it this morning? Yesterday? Last week?
Most people say this to themselves many, many times, but then nothing changes. Why? Because they're waiting to do it the right way. They think I need 1 hour every day. I need a class. I need to be ready.
But here's the thing, and this is the key idea of today's episode. You don't need 1 hour. You need 5 minutes. Just 5.
I want to use a simple metaphor here. Think about a small plant. If you water it a little bit every single day, it grows. But if you wait and then pour a lot of water all at once, 1 time per week, the plant struggles. It doesn't grow as well.
English is like that plant. A little bit every day is more powerful than a lot, once in a while.
Once in a while, that's a useful phrase. It means not regularly, not every day, just sometimes. I go to the gym once in a while. That means sometimes, but not often.
So 5 minutes every day beats 1 hour once in a while. Always.
Maybe this happens to you too. Maybe you've tried to study English for a long time, but never made it a daily habit. Today, let's change that.
Okay, so I want to tell you exactly when this 5-minute idea started for me. It was a regular Tuesday morning. Nothing special. I was brushing my teeth, you know. Just the normal morning routine, and I thought I could listen to something in English right now, while I brush my teeth.
That's it? Just while brushing teeth?
That's it. It felt almost too simple, but I put on a short English podcast about 5 minutes long, and I listened while I brushed my teeth. And that was my English practice for the day.
And how did that feel?
Honestly, it felt like cheating. Like this can't be real practice. This is too easy. But I did it again the next day. And the next. And slowly I noticed something.
What did you notice?
New words started coming back to me. Words I heard in those 5 minutes, I started remembering them, using them, without even trying.
That's a really important point. And there's a useful phrase here, without even trying. This means naturally, without a lot of effort. The words came back to me without even trying. That's what happens when you do something consistently. And consistently, this means regularly. Every day, not stopping. Like John's 5 minutes every morning.
Exactly. Consistently. That's the magic word.
Okay, let me add something here. Because this happened to me too. When I started doing 5 minutes of English every morning, just reading one short article or watching one short video, I started to feel less afraid of English. Before, English felt big and scary, like a mountain.
And after?
After a few weeks of 5 minutes every day, it started to feel more like a path. Something I was walking on. Not climbing, just walking.
Oh, I really like that. A path, not a mountain. I might steal that.
Please do.
So the key phrase from this part, build a habit. To build a habit means to create a regular action that you do naturally, without forcing yourself. I want to build a habit of reading in English every day. Small steps. Every day.
Maybe you know this feeling too, when something that felt hard at the beginning starts to feel normal. That's what building a habit does. It makes the hard thing feel easy over time.
And 5 minutes is the perfect size to start. Not too big, not too small. Just right.
Okay, now I want to talk about something a little uncomfortable. Excuses.
Oh no! Are you going to talk about me again?
Maybe a little. So, when people say they don't have time to practice English, what they usually mean is they don't have a big, perfect block of time. Like 1 hour. So they do nothing instead.
Guilty. 100% guilty.
Here's the phrase, I don't have time. This is the most common excuse. But let me ask, do you have 5 minutes while you wait for your coffee to be ready? 5 minutes? On the bus? 5 minutes before you fall asleep?
Oh. When you say it like that,
Everyone has 5 minutes. The question is, what do you do with those 5 minutes?
okay, so let me share a specific situation. Imagine it's a regular Wednesday evening. You're tired from work or school. It's 9 p.m. You sit down on your sofa and you open your phone. What do you normally do?
Scroll. Social media. Short videos. News.
Exactly. We all do it. I still do it sometimes. But what if just one time you use those 5 minutes to listen to one English conversation, or repeat 5 new words out loud, or write 2 sentences about your day in English?
That's it. That's the whole idea. You're not giving up your evening. You're not saying no to everything fun. You're just making one small switch. 5 minutes.
And here's a useful phrase. Make a switch. To make a switch means to change one thing for another thing. I made a switch from scrolling my phone to listening to English. It's a small switch, but over time, it makes a big difference.
Over time, this means, not immediately, but after many days or weeks, you start to see the result. Over time, my speaking improved. It doesn't happen in one day. But it happens.
And that's the important thing. You have to trust the process. Trust the process this means. Believe that what you're doing is working, even when you can't see the result yet. Like a plant underground, you can't see the roots growing. But they are.
Maybe you know this feeling you practice, and you think, am I getting better? And one day, suddenly, you say something in English and you think, wow, that came out easily.
Yes, that moment. That is the reward for trusting the process.
The key phrase here, trust the process. Keep going, even when results are slow.
Okay, so now the most important question. You have 5 minutes. What do you actually do?
Right. Because practice English is too general. We need to be specific.
Exactly. So let's give some real ideas. Specific ones.
Okay, idea number 1. Read one paragraph out loud. Just one. Open anything in English, a news article, a page from a book, a text message from a friend. Read it out loud, not in your head, with your voice.
Why out loud?
Because speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth, your tongue, your breath, they need to practice too. When you read only in your head, your mouth doesn't learn. When you say the words out loud, your mouth starts to remember. It becomes easier.
Ah, so reading out loud is like exercise for your mouth.
Exactly. It's mouth exercise. And out loud means with your voice, so that you can hear yourself, not silently.
Okay, idea number 2. Repeat 5 words. Just 5. You can find them anywhere from today's episode, from a song, from a show you're watching. Write them down. Say each one 5 times out loud. Then use each one in a simple sentence.
For example, let's say the word is consistently. You say it 5 times. Consistently, 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 consistently. Then you make a simple sentence. I want to practice English consistently. That's it. 5 minutes. Done.
And here's the useful phrase. Drill a word. To drill something means to practice it many, many times until it feels automatic. Like a machine. Drill the word until it feels natural.
Until it feels natural, this means. Until it doesn't feel strange anymore. Until you can say it easily, without thinking. That's the goal.
Okay, idea number 3. This is my favorite. Talk to yourself.
John, do you talk to yourself?
Every single day. In English. In the shower. In the car. While cooking. Be honestly, me too. And here's a specific situation. Imagine it's Sunday morning. You're making breakfast. You're alone in the kitchen. Just start narrating what you do. In English. Out loud. I'm putting the bread in the toaster. Now I'm waiting. The coffee is ready. It smells good. That's it. Simple sentences. Real English practice.
And don't worry if you don't know every word. When you don't know a word, just stop, think, try your best, and keep going. This is called keeping the flow. To keep the flow means to continue speaking even when it's difficult. Don't stop. Don't freeze. Keep talking.
Don't freeze. This is a very useful phrase. To freeze means to stop completely because you feel nervous or you don't know what to say, like an animal standing still because it's afraid. Freezing feels safe, but it doesn't help you improve.
So keep the flow. Keep talking, even if it sounds wrong, even if you make mistakes. The goal of 5 minutes practice is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep moving.
And that's the third idea. Talk to yourself. Simple, free, private. No one is judging you.
No one is watching. Just you and your English. 5 minutes. That is enough. Okay, I want to talk about something that doesn't get said enough. Because we talk about habits and routines and practice, but we don't often talk about the feeling.
The feeling?
Yes, the feeling of doing something small and actually seeing it work. There's a word for this: momentum. Momentum means the energy you build when you keep going, like a ball rolling down a hill. At first, it moves slowly, but the longer it rolls, the faster it goes.
Oh, yes. I know this feeling. The first week of my 5-minute practice, I didn't feel much. It felt small and maybe a little silly.
But week 2?
Week 2, I wanted to do 6 minutes. Week 3, 10 minutes. Because I started to feel the momentum. It felt good to keep going.
And here's the key phrase: feel the momentum. This means you feel the energy of progress. Each small action adds to the next one. They connect. They build.
And here's something important and a little funny. When I had a big English goal before, I felt stressed. When I made my goal small, just 5 minutes, I felt relaxed. And because I felt relaxed, I actually did it.
That's psychology. Big goals can feel scary. Small goals feel possible. And possible is the most important feeling for a language learner.
Possible. Say it with me. Possible. English is possible. 5 minutes is possible. You can do this.
There's a phrase I love: lower the bar. This means make the goal easier so you actually start. I lowered the bar from 1 hour to 5 minutes, and suddenly, I started.
Lower the bar. Not because you're lazy, but because starting is the hardest part. Once you start, you keep going. That's how momentum works.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You start something small, and suddenly it doesn't feel small anymore.
Okay, let's slow down for a moment. I want to say something from the heart.
Go ahead.
A lot of English learners feel like they're too slow, too late, too old to start, or they feel like they're not the type of person who learns languages easily.
I heard that from a listener recently. She said, "I've been learning English for 5 years, and I still feel stuck. Maybe I'm just not good at languages."
And my answer to that is no. That's not the problem. The problem is not ability. The problem is consistency. Small, regular action beats big, occasional action. Every time.
I want to share something personal. When I started speaking English more confidently, it wasn't because I took an expensive course. It wasn't because I became smarter. It was because I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. I started in a very messy, imperfect way. And that imperfect start was everything.
A messy, imperfect start. That phrase is important. Perfect doesn't exist. Messy is real. Messy is how all good things begin.
So here is the one sentence I want you to remember from today. Write this down if you can.
5 minutes a day is not too small. It is exactly enough to begin.
Say it again, slowly. 5 minutes a day is not too small. It is exactly enough to begin.
That's the mindset. That's the shift. Let's carry it with us.
Okay, let's slow down now. Word tour time.
This is the part where we go back through the useful words and phrases from today's episode. Slowly, clearly, so you can remember them.
Word number 1. Consistently.
Consistently. Consistently. This means regularly, every day, without stopping.
Example 1. She practices English consistently, every morning before breakfast.
Example 2. If you study consistently, your English will improve even if you study for only a short time.
And personally, I started sleeping better when I consistently went to bed at the same time. Consistently works in life, not just in English.
Word number 2. Build a habit.
To build a habit means to create a regular action that starts to feel natural over time. Something you do without forcing yourself.
Example 1. I want to build a habit of speaking English for 5 minutes every morning.
Example 2. Building a habit takes time, usually a few weeks, but once it's there, it feels easy.
I built the habit of making my bed every morning. Now if I don't do it, I feel uncomfortable. That's what a habit feels like.
Word number 3. Trust the process.
To trust the process means to believe your actions are working even when you can't see the results yet.
Example 1. My English doesn't feel better yet, but I'm trusting the process.
Example 2. She trusted the process, and after 3 months, she could hold a full conversation in English.
When I was learning to cook, I trusted the process. I made bad food many times. Then one day, it was good. Trust the process.
Word number 4. Lower the bar.
To lower the bar means to make your goal smaller and more achievable, so you actually start doing it.
Example 1. I lowered the bar from studying 1 hour to just 5 minutes, and now I practice every day.
Example 2. Don't be afraid to lower the bar. Starting small is still starting.
I used this with exercise. I wanted to run 5 kilometers. Too hard. I lowered the bar to a 10-minute walk. I started. That walk became a run eventually.
Word number 5. Keep the flow.
To keep the flow means to continue speaking even when it's difficult. Don't stop. Don't freeze. Keep talking.
Example 1. When I forgot a word, I tried to keep the flow and used a simpler word instead.
Example 2. Keeping the flow is more important than being perfect. Fluency comes from practice, not perfection.
When I speak a language I'm still learning, I keep the flow by using easy words when I don't know the exact word. The thing you use to? Open a bottle. That's keeping the flow.
Word number 6. Once in a while.
Once in a while means sometimes, but not regularly. Not every day. Just occasionally.
Example 1. I used to practice English only once in a while and it wasn't enough.
Example 2. It's okay to take a break once in a while, but don't let it become your habit.
I eat chocolate once in a while. Not every day. Just sometimes. And honestly, I wish it were more often. But that's not the point of this word tour.
Okay, and our last one word, number 7. Momentum.
Momentum. This means the energy and power that builds when you keep doing something regularly. Like a ball rolling it gets faster as it goes.
Example 1. After 2 weeks of daily practice, I started to feel the momentum. I didn't want to stop.
Example 2. Build momentum slowly. Even one small action per day creates momentum over time.
I feel momentum when I'm writing. The first sentence is the hardest. Then the second is easier. By the 10th sentence, I can't stop.
That's a great feeling.
It really is. Okay, that's your word tour. 7 words. All useful. All real.
All right. Here is your one practical thing to do today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today,
We're going to give you a 5-minute challenge. It's simple, specific, and you can do it anywhere.
here it is. Tonight before you go to sleep, spend 5 minutes talking to yourself in English. Out loud. In your room. Alone.
Talk about your day. What did you do today? Where did you go? How did you feel? Use simple sentences. Don't worry about grammar. Don't stop to check your phone for words. Just talk.
Here is a sentence template to start. Say this first.
Today, and then I felt. One thing I want to remember is,
For example, today I took the bus to work. And then I felt tired in the afternoon. One thing I want to remember is I need to drink more water.
simple, true, real English. Your English. And that's the point. Your English doesn't have to sound like a textbook. It just has to be yours.
Try saying this today. Today I practiced English for 5 minutes. And it felt good.
Say that sentence tonight. And mean it. Because you will have done it. 5 minutes. That's all we're asking.
And if you want to go a little further, write those sentences down in a notebook. Keep a small English journal. Just 3 sentences per night. That's it.
Over time, you'll look back at that journal and think, look how far I've come.
And that feeling? That is everything.
Okay, here is your comment challenge for today. We love reading your answers, really. We do. So please write your answer in the comments below.
The question is, what is one small thing you can do in 5 minutes to practice English? Tell us your idea. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours.
Write it below. Even one sentence. I can, and then your idea. We will read it.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, if it gave you even one new idea or made you feel a little more confident, please give us a like. It really helps other learners find this podcast.
And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to Speak Unstoppable. We make new episodes regularly, all designed for B1 to B2 learners like you.
We want to be part of your English journey. Every episode, every 5 minutes.
Thank you for being here today. Seriously, thank you. Learning a language takes courage. And you showed up today. That means something.
Keep going. Keep practicing. 5 minutes at a time.
We'll see you in the next episode of Speak Unstoppable.
Take care of yourselves and keep speaking.
Bye for now.
Bye.